We are ready to go. We are rolling, and we are welcoming you to episode 30 of the Plan B podcast. I, of course, have my two co-hosts with me, Philip and Darko, and, of course, our producer, Thomas, 4K Video King Gregory, sitting next to us. You're really liking that blue button today. Or should I say last week as well?
It's just close to me.
Before we go any further and intro our first things, we were just talking about on the set here at the Plan B studio podcast, aka Tom's house. That
No. That's getting beeped. Studio.
I didn't disclose the location of it.
It doesn't matter. We're just in the studio.
That's right. True. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That Tom went to, what'd you go to? Gold Class last night? Is that what it's called?
Lux.
Okay.
Sorry. Lux.
Where's that at?
Went to Hoyts.
Is it?
Yeah.
Lux. Bougie. So it's like their top of the end movie theater there.
Yeah.
So it's got its own bar before you go into the movies.
Yeah.
And you go in and it's got like, there's someone at a desk, like a podium.
Yeah.
And they've got to scan your ticket and then you go through the doors and then it's got its own bar and its own like little hangout zone.
And you order food and
You
shit.
can order drinks out there. So you can rock up like an hour, 2 hours before the movie.
Pre-drinking for a movie is
Yeah.
fucking diabolical.
Yeah.
You'd fall asleep.
And you
surely.
still wouldn't do it? You definitely would do it.
Oh, in a heartbeat. But I'm just saying,
But
like,
the reason why I was mentioning it was because Tom, just before we started recording, did say to me, when was the last time you went to the movies? And genuinely, I could not tell you. I reckon it was pre-COVID. It's been that long. And I'm putting this to you guys, our viewers and our listeners and our watchers. I would love to hear in the comments or on Instagram, when was the last time you went to the movies? And do you think it's overrated or underrated? Because I think it is fucking severely overrated. Going
Last
to the
movie
movies.
I watched was Spider-Man, I think.
What one?
No?
No, we
yeah,
haven't.
oh, yeah, I
Spider-Man.
was there with you.
Yeah.
I reckon it's so overrated. And all I've said is because I can't pause it. I'm not the person to sit down for 2 hours without moving. I have ants in my pants. I have to do something. I've been known to start a movie, pause it, and go put like washing on or fucking clean my room and then
Shuffle
go
your
again.
pants in.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. So
So you're just not a bloke for movies.
I love watching movies. I love watching movies. I do, but I can't watch them in movies. I think it's so overrated.
I reckon
that's
they're
just
too
me,
loud.
but
Too
so-
loud. And the food is too expensive.
Oh, 100%.
I have to go to Coles
if you're
every single
buying
time
popcorn
beforehand.
and chocolate from the movies,
food's
bro,
expensive.
you are a multi-billionaire.
I will say, so for the Lux thing,
Yeah.
they give you a menu and you can go through it. And we got like a thing where it was 2 starters and 2
Yeah.
mains. And it was $80. And like it was more expensive than it should be.
Yeah.
But it also was a
Wasn't
decent
bad.
amount of food. So it was a pizza.
And you get comfy chairs.
I don't
You get
mind the
recliners
idea.
that
I
you
don't
move
mind the
around.
idea of that because it sounds stupid. You're still sitting down watching the movie, but if it's broken up with you eating sit-down food and drinking something, I think I could get away with it.
Yeah,
But
'cause it's
otherwise,
like-
I'd just rather watch the movie at home. I really would. I don't know if that's just me.
yeah,
but
that's
anyway.
that's fair.
Let us know down
I
below
don't know.
what you
There's
guys
certain
think.
movies that I think like going to the cinema for is like actually
action
Yes.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary
100%.
movies, no, because it's way too loud. And of course, I'm going to
Me-
fucking
we-
shit myself.
remember when we were like 16, 17, 18? Me
and
and
we got
you.
kicked out?
What cinema?
What
What movie?
Charlestown, Reading.
Because we were being dumb fucks, like screaming.
Yeah, it wasn't even us. It was the
Oh, I
people
don't
who were
remember.
sitting
You're going to
next
have to tell me this off camera
It
because I
wasn't
do.
you. It wasn't
I was
you.
going to say I don't
Yeah, yeah.
remember. Must have been with the other friends.
No, you were there, but it was me, someone else, and the 2 girls.
Oh, okay.
God, yeah.
And we all
This
got
is what I
kicked
feel
out.
remember because the fucking huzz was there.
And I was low-key blowing up.
I don't remember this.
You were
at
there.
all.
Yeah,
I
this
do
is
not remember.
exactly what I was in basically.
When was this?
Ages ago.
You have to tell me off camera.
Yeah.
So rogue.
It would
That
have
looks
been
sick.
It would have been like year 6.
Year 6.
Year 6.
And the huzz were there. Oh, the huzz
They
from
were
early. Oh, you've been on huzz lockdown for 15 years, bro. I feel.
He doesn't stop.
How's
Dead-
watch?
dead
Let's
set.
go.
Oh my god.
Dead set up to.
The fact that we're having a huzz chat on the podcast is nuts. As
Why
well.
do you hate that word so much? Can we just talk about that quickly?
I
You
don't
hate
hate
the.
it. No,
Oh,
I don't
you
hate it.
said huzz has to go 2 weeks ago.
No, I said it has to go from Phil's mouth because
So-
I hear it far too often.
You do say it a
No,
lot.
I don't.
Oh, you've been known to say huzz in the AMs and not like the early. I'm talking like 7 AMs. Like you've just woken up and huzz is on your mind, bro.
This is literally after a Saturday or a Friday. I don't say it during the week.
Huzz is on your mind. You're a different fucking breed on a Saturday, cunt. That's what you are. Grub. Anyway, now that we've spoken about the movies, a good segue of Thomas drinking beers at the movies last night is introducing our new beer of the week.
Can you
Beer
do the
of the
saying that
week.
it says on the top of the can?
Yeah, you should be able to.
What? Sayonara thirst, konnichiwa refreshment.
Yeah,
Hell
what, does,
yeah.
what does that
Oh.
mean?
Sayonara,
Mr.
say
Japan man.
goodbye thirst, hello refreshment.
Oh, okay.
Crack 'em
Konnichiwa,
open.
baku
How
no
many
name
years
wa
did you
King
study
Thomas des.
Japanese to know that? 5?
5.
Oh, beautiful.
I
You're a king.
cannot speak any more Japanese.
All those
This is
cracks
the
are so good.
crispiest like opening of a beer.
This beer, like we were saying though, we did do on the advent calendar for our Christmas special. Yes,
It's made out of rice.
I think we did. Yeah,
Rice lager.
It was definitely
there was a few Capital Brewing Co. And we've
Yeah.
obviously our number
This-
one currently is
this
Capital
King
Brewing
Kong thing on the front.
Co. Yeah.
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Okay, look at everyone. My camera. This is what the front of the can looks like. It looks pretty hectic.
And then
King
it says,
Kong, what?
It says it's brewed to crush thirsts, not cities, like Godzilla.
Ah, Godzilla. I get it.
Here we go.
Check
Unleash your inner kaiju with Tokyo Draft, a crisp, clean rice lager that's smooth as Godzilla on the blades.
I would certainly use the
Light
word
and
smooth.
refreshing.
Very
It's brewed
smooth.
to crush
Extremely
thirst, not
smooth.
cities. Sayonara thirst, konnichiwa refreshment.
What are we thinking?
So
'Cause
are
that
we
is
ranking this
smooth.
off how easy it is to drink or the flavour?
Taste.
Everything.
Because this has no
Both.
flavour.
I think smoothness of the drink is a very important aspect. of it.
Smoothness is 10.
The thing is, I want to put this at 1, but I'm going to be fuming at myself when I have to rewrite the whole fucking list.
Why are we putting this at 1? There is
You can
no
write it
flavour.
and then just put a number next to it, and you can rewrite it.
What do
next
we got
week.
again?
So we got the
Capital
Capital
Brewing
Brewing Co., the Good Drop
Mm,
in number 1. We've got the grain-fed Game Day Lager.
which is what we just
Say
said
that
Last-
5
last
times
week.
last
fast.
episode. Yeah.
Last week,
And then we got the 4X Tropical.
I think 4X Tropical is obviously staying there. Like it's all moving down. It's certainly going above 4X. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
I don't
Certainly.
reckon.
You know, Darko, I'm with you. I think number 1.
It is a great drop.
It's so easy to drink.
Are you
is.
biased though because it has some Japanese words on it?
Oh no, I could
There's
see
no
that, but
flavour in it.
whatever.
I do agree with you. It's a
and
very
for someone that actually doesn't like beer, you should be stoked about that.
Why?
Yeah, but I mean, this is Capital Brewing was number 1 already, so they're going to be 1 and 2 now.
I would
That's
put
how
this,
good this is, I reckon.
in my opinion, I would say number 2. Based off the first one that we had, Good Drop was also very smooth. Has a little bit more there to it. That's how I'm saying. Flavor profile is
This
a little
is
bit better.
easily the smoothest on the list.
Oh, yeah, we are
Yep.
so good at describing beers just quietly. We are
But-
actually connoisseurs.
If
How
we-
I just described that beer was fucking
Connoisseurs or
appalling.
degenerates?
Bit
if
of
we're
both.
going off that,
Yes.
the grain-fed Game Day Lager just made me feel better. Because that made me feel like I was at the footy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be drinking this at the footy.
Yeah.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah.
So we fucked our
So-
order already.
Well, no, it's better than 4X Tropical.
Go
That's all I've
get
been-
a case of grain fed right now.
You can't get them in a case.
I need go buy 6 4-packs. We need 8 each to determine.
There was 1 4-pack left. You know where? You know actually where we got those? The bottle shop on Elder Street. We stopped something different this week.
Celebrations.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Wrought that place just quietly, but anyway.
Is
It
it?
is.
Yes. Biggest wrought.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was in the price range of what a 4-pack normally is.
Am
for
I
the
on the
podcast.
near the corner? The
Yeah,
one
across
you
from
went-
the
yeah, okay.
pub.
Yeah, okay. That
Lot
pub
of
just
wines in
quietly
Northumberland.
is the bumpiest pool table in Newcastle. Can
Really?
confirm. Can confirm.
I've never
Barbecue
been in there.
grill.
Is
When
it
you,
because you haven't won the game there yet, or what?
I don't think I've ever played a game there. I've just seen it. You can
Anyway.
physically see the ball fucking bouncing, bro.
Anyway,
All
where,
right, what are we thinking?
where we rate
Sorry,
this
very
beer?
off topic.
So what do we think? You're thinking?
I don't reckon it's above the last one we had.
so
I think it is. I think it's 2. but
It's
it's
two.
not
It's 2
one.
or 3.
I think it's 2.
Let's do 2.
Fuck.
Do you think
Okay.
3? Oh, I can compromise with
It's
3.
just
if you
easier
really-
for me to put it in the 3. But anyway,
You put it as number 3 then. Put it as
No.
number
No,
3.
don't. No, we're not compromising. We're not, wait, we don't even have 5
So you
yet.
think this is 2 though?
I reckon 2.
Okay. I'm happy with that then. 'cause
Just
we've-
quietly, are we doing top 5 or top 4? Because only 4 beers can fit up there. With the
Nah, we'll make them fit,
It'll
mate.
make it fit, mate. Don't
Alright.
worry.
we'll make it fit.
We were going to hang that potentially, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underneath.
Yes.
All right.
Hang it.
so what's this thing called? The
Tom
Tokyo
and I
Draft.
are all over, it, mate. Tom thought that ages ago.
Tokyo Draft.
I don't stop.
That's right, Ken.
Loves the blue button.
He does.
What about the blue pill?
Blue pill. Oi, don't need that one.
I don't know, random.
Bro, it's Tuesday, man. Relax. You're 4 days off Saturday, bro.
God.
Moving on while Darko picks up our beer top 5, of course. We're reintroducing another segment that we did last week and the week before that, and it's a really original one that Thomas
It's
thought of. And
our
it's Gronk of the Week.
Gronk
Check
of the week.
check. Everyone,
What does
What was
Checo
that?
mean?
look at me.
Does
Look
that
at me.
Wait.
Check means
Wait.
wait.
Okay.
That's a good word. That one. Actually.
Now I know about
it rolls.
10 Serbian
It rolls
words.
off the tongue quite easy.
Fair.
That's the new list.
Just quietly,
is the
so we
camera
can
focusing on me?
clarify. If I say something that yous have taught me, am I telling them I'm speaking Serbian or Croatian?
Both.
That's the same language, pretty much. Few different
Yeah.
words.
Didn't answer my question.
Both.
Whatever
Okay.
you prefer to
speaking-
represent.
Like, what would you say? You speak Serbian
Yep.
as such.
Yep.
Yep.
But when you write not Serbian, right?
Well, there's
two types of
Cyrillica,
Serbian,
which
yeah.
is
This
a
blows my
random-
mind, right? How you should
We've got
see
two
how,
alphabets.
yeah, Serbian alphabet and Croatian alphabet is fucked. It makes
Maybe
no
look it up.
sense.
Serbian Cyrillic.
Some of the
Yeah.
letters in
Okay, yeah.
Serbian are fucking crazy, man.
Well, like Cyrillic's fucked. Like,
yeah,
I
like
even
you
though
don't write that, do you?
I don't write it, but I can read it sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I can read it very slowly. Not very slowly, but
So like there is a perfect translation between that and writing in Croatian. You can understand the word, but
sorry.
you write it in a different way, but you say it the
If-
same way. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Like there's a letter for every single Latin letter,
Yes.
and if you convert into Latin,
Yeah.
Croatians will know what you're saying.
Right.
It's
okay.
exactly the
yeah, yeah.
same.
That's what I'm getting at.
My
and
mum
you say
says-
things the same way, pretty
Yeah.
much.
My mum says she speaks Serbo-Croat.
Yeah. Okay. It's like a blended version of
Because
it.
Darko, he says words in Croatian that I would never use.
Oh,
What?
really?
Like which words?
Tjedan.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Week.
Oh, okay.
Week in Croatian is tjedan, week in Serbian is nedelja.
Yeah. Okay.
I say sedmica.
I feel like
you don't.
I use both. I use both.
Oh yeah, I feel like the way that you I don't know if this is just a Croatian and Serbian thing or if it's like a blended between using English. You have words that mean
Yeah.
5 different things
Yeah, yeah.
depending how you're using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pitchka is one of them.
And the way you say it,
Well,
it's
yeah.
like
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
that's
there's-
like Japanese.
There's heaps of like in English you would never use a word for more than other than like they that, all those words.
Flower.
Yeah, and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's
I'm
just
trying
me
to
that
think of
thinks
a word, but I can't at the moment.
For what?
Yeah.
That's
That
like
means
different.
more.
Because like I can,
Oh.
you'll say a word and I say, what does that mean? And you'll say something and you'll say something and you both look at each other and go, I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah, all
And
depends
I'm like,
on
what
the
do you mean it's
context.
the same thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
context,
And,
situation.
and the
it's
other thing
funny.
I've noticed too is how things are said backwards. Like when you say
Some
something,
things.
you'll translate it for me and it'll actually, the sentence will be backwards.
Yeah.
If that makes
That's
sense.
also like
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I'll say, what does this word mean? And then you'll say,
because the
it
connecting
means,
words aren't in the same
give,
place.
but you've
Yes.
said that as the last word, but you said
Yeah.
as, it's
Also
weird.
reading Serbian or Croatian, if
Yeah.
it's like, let's say Philip, like with PH,
Yeah.
you'd read it Philip.
Really?
You have to read it like as the letter is.
That's
Yeah.
so you say
Yeah.
Andre,
and we don't
Andre
like, we
Jer?
don't have the letter Y.
You don't say Andre Jer then.
Who?
Yeah.
Andre.
So A
Andre.
is A, N is N, D is D, R, E, and J is Y. So Andre.
Because we don't have a Y.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no Y in.
Why not?
Don't know.
Fair enough.
They forgot it.
Fucking blowing up.
How's Andre getting name dropped twice?
Oh,
Love
my
to
God.
see it.
He wants
Never
to,
met
he
this
wants,
bloke, but
he wants
good
to
on
come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he speak fluent
I
English?
think he's getting deported, so we'll just move on from that.
Where's he getting deported back to? Croatia? Serbia?
London or Singapore or
Or,
Oh, yeah, that's
or
right. you told me that.
Montenegro or
Yeah,
God
somewhere. What
knows. He's applied. He's actually applied for jobs in 6 different countries. It's nuts.
does he do for work? Let's not go into that.
yeah. Anyway, Gronk of the week.
Gronk of the week.
Gronk
we'll
of the
follow
week.
this.
Hey, drop of the
throwback.
week. Just
Gronk
quietly.
of the week is not Andre.
Gronk of the week is almost a 20-year-old throwback now.
20.
20 years ago, I think this
Wow.
was 20 or 19
Wow.
years
So
ago.
it's certainly not happened this week, but he certainly is a Gronk and still is a Gronk and was a
Iconic
Gronk.
Gronk.
And
Our
will
idol?
forever be a Gronk.
our idol.
Your idol.
No.
So this week's Gronk of the week is, if you remember him, Corey Worthington,
Yes.
who look this,
The infamous interview.
yep, the infamous interview. It
with
might
Tracy.
even say
Wait.
Tracy.
Current-
2008.
2008.
Current affair, 2018.
no. Look,
What's going on?
no,
It
it's saying
definitely
here it was an interview from 2008. Look in the
Uh-huh.
comments on the side. So we're
yeah.
getting close.
It is
18
close
years.
to 20 years.
18 years.
Yeah, that's kind of
Next
crazy.
Yeah.
So you can say 17.
17.
Basically 100 years old. All right. So if no one remembers this, Corey was famous for having a massive house party, basically.
Yeah.
And then, what wasn't even that famous? And then he's famous from this interview.
Just quietly, why is he getting interviewed for throwing a house party?
It was a current affair, mate. They interview
like
Aussie
he's trashed
battlers
his parents'
for.
house and
Yeah,
Tracy
they-
brings
they-
someone
they-
scratches.
They interviewed a bloke for barking like a dog, mate.
Oh, he's our next week's Gronk of the week. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're giving it away. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh,
video.
actually, I know a good Gronk.
And
I
they
don't know if I want to
came
spoil it.
bounding over.
Well, surely, succulent Chinese meal is a Gronk of
Oh,
the week. some
God,
point.
yeah.
All right.
Fun fact, he's dead, correct?
He
Yes,
just
correct.
died recently.
Yeah,
like a
sad.
couple
Shout
weeks
out
ago.
to him.
month.
10 out of 10 Gronk.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Here's Corey.
Yeah.
Well, it's the real-life risky business. A teenager holds an alcohol-fueled party for hundreds of kids while his unsuspecting parents are on holiday. 16-year-old Corey Worthington
16.
is now facing not only the
I did the
wrath of
same thing
mum
when
and
I was
dad,
16.
but a $20,000 fine from
Not with
police.
hundreds of people.
I spoke to him a short time ago. Corey, thanks for joining us. The only question that I can think to ask is,
Bro, look at his
what
fucking
were you
hair, man.
thinking?
I wasn't really.
Did your parents say you could have a party?
No.
I thought that's
So
not Tracy
why
Grim's
did you?
story either.
Nah.
No, that's the other chick.
I know. It's
Did
just
she
a
do an
get-together with a couple
re-interview
mates
with
at first, and then
'Cause
we
I
thought
thought it was
we might
Tracy as
well
well.
Just have a
No,
bit
it
of a
wasn't
party,
Tracy.
and then
Yeah, right.
it sort of just got out of hand, and yeah.
Well, 500 people turned up. The air wing of the police force, the dog squad.
Look at the old
your
Holden
neighbour's
police cars.
car
Yeah,
it's a
I was
Christmas
gonna say.
party.
destroyed. What have your parents had to
Oh,
say?
Copper's
Corey?
car's destroyed.
I haven't really talked to them because every time they call, I don't answer. Because yeah, they probably try to kill me.
So that's a short-term strategy. You're going to
Fuck me
have to
dead.
talk to them eventually.
Go to the part
What are
tell
you
me
gonna
like at the
say?
end where he just says that I
Um,
won't take my glasses
sorry.
off because I feel like there's so much in
Are you
between.
sorry?
Or maybe this
It's
is.
only 2
yeah,
minutes. Just let it go.
Yeah, I am.
You don't sound very sorry.
But I can't be exactly blamed for everything that happened because it wasn't in the house. It was out in the street, and I didn't do it. Like, the police said, you stay inside so you don't get in trouble, so I did what he said, so...
Why don't you take this opportunity now to apologise to your parents
That nipple ring
and to your
is
neighbours
fucked.
who have said today that
At
they
16.
were frightened?
You probably got it at the
Well,
party, though.
I've already offered like, to say sorry
That's
to them and
fresh.
stuff when I see them,
Still
so
blood on it.
I will say sorry now for everything that happened.
Why don't you take your
And-
glasses off so we can see you? And then
Wait, he said
apologise
sorry?
to your neighbours for frightening
Nah,
them.
Who's the arsehole
nah,
here for?
I'll leave these on. Nah, I like them.
Oh,
They- they
he would
might
have
be fined
dinner plates. That's why they're not
$20,000.
going up.
Are you going to try and
He
pay
hasn't
that
slept
for
for
them?
3 days.
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair they'll be fined it because what happened, it was my party, but it could have just been any random person walking in the street doing it. What happens all the time.
Your parents were out of town. You put out the invitation. You
Why is
started
she a party
it.
pooper?
Why don't you make a grown-up decision
just
now
cut she
and
wasn't
accept
invited.
responsibility?
500 people and
take
she's not
off
one of
those
it.
glasses
Why
and
don't you ask him where you got that
apologise
fucking
to
nipple ring?
everybody
'Cause
that
you
you're
want one as
fighting,
well.
To the police who were forced to retreat and whose cars have been damaged, and to the community
The police
who
had to
pay for
retreat.
this. Take off your glasses and apologise to us.
I'll say sorry, but I'm not taking off my glasses.
Why not?
She's so
'Cause
angry.
They're famous.
Because your glasses are famous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why are your glasses famous?
I know. Everyone likes them, so I know. I'm not taking them off.
You're pretty happy with
Fuck
the way
me,
you look
God.
and the attitude you've got, are you?
Yeah, my parents aren't, but I am.
Okay, Corey, we've got to wrap this up, but what would you say to other kids who were thinking of partying when their parents are out of town?
Get me to do it for you.
You to do it for you. Not don't do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, this is a good segue into. Can we
Nah,
fact check
get
that
me to
he
do
is
it for
now
you.
a
Yep.
promoter?
Best party ever so
Because
far.
I think
That's what
you were
everyone's been
saying he is.
so-
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
is.
Well, we've got to go, but I suggest you go away and take a good long hard look at yourself.
I have. Everyone has. They love it.
Corey Worthington.
Fuck me.
Oh,
dead.
classic Gronk there.
Outrageous.
Well, let's look
Are
up.
we rating every Gronk 10 out of 10?
No, we did. We did. Did we?
Yeah, he is an easy 10. So just quietly, that was 17 years ago, and he was 16. So if we
Yeah.
can do some very quick
Oh, yeah.
maths, we
Found
can
a
figure out
Reddit.
his age.
33.
He's
Down
now
to Reddit.
33.
Does anyone go to Corey Worthington? Did anyone go to Corey Worthington's party? If so, what was it like?
Surely it would have been off its fucking head, bro, by the sounds of it. Positive vibes is his Instagram bio.
Wasn't there one up top just then?
That one.
Yeah. Is that him?
That's his Instagram. Yeah, go on his Instagram.
Yeah, let's have a look at his Insta. That's him, surely.
Yeah, he looks different, but
Entrepreneur.
I wonder why he looks different.
Father.
Fuck me dead.
He plans
What's going
family
on?
days now.
That's hectic.
All right, nah. You
Yeah,
keep
fuck him
speaking. I'll
off.
try and find it.
Deary, deary me.
That's nuts.
500 people at a fucking house party would be off its guts, though. But just quietly, I feel like we had a handful of house parties at my house when we were like 17.
yeah, but 500 people.
And it was like 30.
Nah, there'd be more like 60, 70.
Nah, not.
Not at your. Like, your
I was gonna
house.
say not like without parents there and shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
not birthday ones.
Oh, no.
I just mean like random ones where I was home alone for the weekend and we'd have people over. Remember when Patrick Vaness once split his head open?
What?
Do you not remember that?
Where?
Paddy B.
At your house?
Yeah.
Probably wasn't invited.
Jumped up. I know you were there for a fact. I know you were there. Jumped up and smacked his head on my roof and split his head open.
I actually think I do remember
and it was
that.
pissing with blood. And he went to hospital at 17. Hilarious.
Did you know that he was on Big Brother? He went
No
on Big
way,
Brother,
look
and
at
then
him.
he went on Australian Ninja Warrior 10 years later
Ninja Warrior.
with his new physique.
Yeah, in 2018. That's crazy.
Physique.
Hold on.
Physique.
When did he say he was on Big Brother?
2008. You would
That's
have
when
been
he did it.
16.
That's so right.
Or surely he was not on Big Brother After Dark.
That's getting a bit ropey.
Yeah.
Fuck me dead. Anyway, shout out to
What
Corey
was that
Worthington.
news article?
Oh, it's a Daily Mail, mate. What do you
Okay.
expect?
Daily Mail. Great source of fucking media, mate.
Oh, yeah. Was he the inspiration for Project X? I swear I heard that.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
So I just saw
That
this
makes
here.
sense.
Project X with Corey Worthington.
That makes sense. What are we rating Corey Worthington out of 10 Gronk? It has to be 10.
Yeah.
This is actually legit. He fucking assaulted a man on a mobility scooter.
Oh, actually, here we go. Wait, the Gronk scale might change here. Oh, okay.
When did he do this?
Far out. 16 years later, the
In
32-year-old.
Geelong.
What? 2 counts of unlawful assault and criminal damage in June.
12-month good behaviour bond.
Worthington was charged after he assaulted a man in his 70s riding a disability scooter in
What?
January.
Oh, yeah, read the
Once a Gronk, always a Gronk.
touched his
Corey
partner
Worthington.
ahead of the attack.
Wow.
I did something wrong, but I'm asking you, if someone touched the mother of your kid, what would you do? He said.
Or maybe he's not a Gronk.
Oh,
What an Aussie battler.
that was the victim of the Gronk.
Peter, 67, was punched by Corey Worthington. Ooh.
Oh, there he is on Ninja Warrior.
I wonder what the old fella did then.
Well, I think he touched her.
Touched her ass, probably.
Yeah.
Wow. Who is the arsehole?
That guy's hands in it, I think.
Both.
Fair. So fair.
All right. That's enough of Corey Worthington. What
Corey
do we think?
Worthington.
He
10
might
out
go
of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 Gronk.
I think
10
for
out
an
of 10.
icon. I know we keep doing 10 out of 10.
He is certainly an icon. Absolutely,
Yeah.
he's an icon. He's a 10 out of 10 Sesh Gremlin. He's a 10 out of 10 something.
10 out of 10 bloke.
Deary me. Now, we're moving on to a segment that we've actually never done before. It isn't a bracket fight because we have done that before, but what we're doing here is actually a tier list, which
Oh, Tilly's first?
we certainly have done before. Oh, I thought we were going to do your bit last.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
do that.
Sorry. You
No.
can do yours if you want to.
No.
No.
I'm
Okay.
hungry and I want to think about food again.
So,
Are we getting food on the way home?
our tier
Never
list. Pizza toppings.
Pizza toppings.
If we can click over onto it.
We're having
Quite
a look at.
controversial, this one.
It could be controversial, and right off the rip, when we were
No
looking at
S
these,
tier.
So
is
we're
fucking
ranking
crazy.
the pizza toppings.
we are ranking pizza toppings, and these are quite
A to
popular
F.
and standard pizza toppings. And right off the rip, I'm basically letting you know I'm going to say A to almost everything. Controversial topic, but
Right.
genuinely, I don't give a fuck what's on a pizza.
Where's,
just don't.
Where's the E category?
F's
E
close enough,
category,
mate.
Yeah.
F for fail.
Alright.
Phil, you want to take us off? What's the first one?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
I'm happy to fucking play devil's advocate here because that's C or D.
Pepperoni.
What?
So overrated.
What
Why
would
is
you?
it
Okay.
overrated?
So overrated.
What would you argue is the best value range pizza from Domino's?
It's pepperoni.
I don't even know what value range is.
Pepperoni, cheese,
Money bags.
like like the cheap ones, the ones you get when
Ham
when
and cheese.
Are they still
ham and cheese is
$5?
an option. Fuck no, bro. They were $5 in 2013, bro.
Yeah.
They were $5
Wish.
when me and you worked there when we were children, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Did you work there?
Me and Phil both
Yeah, I
worked at
worked there.
Domino's.
Oh, that is hectic.
I worked there first, then Phil worked there. I worked at JB, then Phil worked there. He just copies me wherever I
What's
go.
next? Physio?
I mean, fuck. We just dox where we work.
I can't know.
Wait, just quietly. I actually do agree.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese beats pepperoni value.
Yeah, but I don't think pepperoni's a bad pizza.
I think it's overrated.
Like I've never.
Pepperoni's like the. When you think of pizza, you think of pepperoni. I'm well aware, but I just don't think it's.
Like the
I-
New Yorker, it's pepperoni.
I had a pepperoni
yeah.
pizza last night at the movies. It was hectic.
Hear me out, but
I knew you would like pepperoni. You're a pepperoni.
I'm not a
man.
massive pepperoni guy though.
No, I knew you would be.
hear me out,
I
but
reckon B.
I have
I
never
agree.
ordered a pepperoni pizza.
I haven't
I only
actively
have it-
myself ordered a pepperoni
I
pizza.
only
either,
have it
I
at
agree.
parties.
I think it's
Agree.
C.
Yeah. Or like
It's
Or
the
at
safe
school. At
option.
school when there's a
Yeah.
pizza.
It's the safe option.
Like
Yeah.
if there's the cheap pizzas there, I'm going a couple ham and cheese, the beef and onion one or two cheese, and a piece of pepperoni. If you're not getting a piece of pepperoni, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
So is it going A or B?
I'm happy to
It's
go
not
B.
in A.
I'm
I
happy to
reckon
go
B.
B.
Yeah, right. B.
Alright.
I'll compromise because Darko doesn't love it.
All right.
I just think it's overrated.
Italian sausage. I reckon this is A.
I also agree.
Is
Sausage.
this only on meat lovers?
No,
This
it's
is,
might be
this is
on-
effectively just minced meat.
Yes.
Oh, a bit more than that. It's got a bit of seasoning and stuff.
It'll usually Italian sausage will have a bit of heat to it. Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of seasoning. Bro, Italian sausage does
B,
not have
top of
any
B.
heat to it.
Okay.
It's the mince.
Top of B.
What?
Purely because I'm looking at the rest of this list. There's things that are clearly better. Like, we're not just putting everything in A. I'm not.
Look, a
fucking
meat lovers
copying
wouldn't
that.
be a meat lovers without an Italian sausage.
Okay,
is
I
all
agree.
I'm saying.
I
agree.
am also happy to put it in B.
Top of B.
I am happy to put. I agree. It needs to be above pepperoni. Though.
I feel like this isn't on meat lovers Italian sausage. I think
It
this is more of
is.
a bougie thing. I think you're thinking of just straight beef.
No, I think that is Italian sausage.
No,
or
because
meat
beef
lovers.
is further up.
Oh, okay.
Italian
You know
sausage is
what?
like
You might be
literally
right.
like beef clusters. Like
Ooh.
it's literally sausage cut up.
It would. I reckon Italian sausage would be pork, not beef.
Let's just put it on B and let me do a fact
maybe
check.
a mix.
What's
So
next?
it's top
You
of
break
B.
your mic.
Okay, ham.
I swear there's a fucking fruit fly flying around me.
There probably is.
Yeah,
There
it's
was one the
filling.
other day.
What are you looking at, Carl?
I want to see if it's on meat lovers or not. But you keep
Okay.
on going.
Ham. Now, I would argue a meat-based pizza needs to have ham on it, in my opinion. So I think ham should and will go into A tier.
I'll wear that
Yeah.
because, like I said, it is the best value in the
Yeah.
bargain.
Do-
In
what
the,
do
in
you
the
think,
hot
Tom?
dollar range.
I've got no problem with that, but I couldn't tell you the last time there was a pizza I had that had ham on it.
Meat lovers.
Meat lovers have ham.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
it?
like I couldn't tell it was there.
You know what?
I
Smoky
like-
leg ham, yeah, it does.
I think it needs
Yeah.
to be on a. I
If
think
it's
if
like
you're
a
getting a meat pizza,
rasher bacony ham, I
I
get ya.
believe it's also on Supreme pizzas. If
I
you
don't-
order,
I'm not a massive.
I
Supreme
really
guy.
like Supreme
But
pizzas.
I could
really like
easily
Supreme.
go a pizza
I'm a
with
what?
ham on it.
You're a sicko.
Why?
What's on Supreme? Is that the capsicum one?
Yes.
And olives
Meh.
and shit.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get pissed
Just
off. when we get
quickly.
olives then.
Barbecue meat lovers, Domino's, and Italian sausage.
Yeah.
So it does have it.
Sorry, I've just said disassociated for a second.
You did fully just fuck you up for a
You
second.
just had a fucking
Did you have a
factory
stroke
reset.
then?
I'm looking at what I'm getting for dinner as
I
well.
had a factory reset.
Yeah.
Alright.
I
software
think
update.
ham. I think ham is A tier. I really
Yeah.
do think
A?
it is.
Yeah,
'cause
right.
ham and
Every
cheese.
pizza I've made myself, I put ham on, and
Yep.
like it
Literally
has
have
to go.
nothing against it.
Yeah.
Ham is such an easy top. Like, especially if you're in a pinch, you buy it pre-cut. Like, everything.
Correct.
Yeah.
So-
Correct.
Wait
I'm
for
happy.
sandwiches? Don't.
Oh yeah, God, yeah.
ham and cheese.
Wait, I don't want to derail this too much.
Yeah.
I was so close today. Went to the shops the other day, made some peanut butter ramen. But while I was there,
Oh, yeah, I saw that on your story.
yeah, hectic shout.
Did
to the
you
lizard.
make that, or the
Yeah,
lizard?
me
make
and the
it?
lizard made it. Yeah,
Oh. Was she driving the charge there?
I did all of the meat stuff,
Okay.
all the stuff that's just going to take
Shared
longer.
effort, you could call it.
We were cooking the same amount,
That sounds great.
but she's definitely doing the harder stuff.
yeah, fair.
I was just doing like the
The more technical stuff.
yeah, the
Yeah.
dumb bloke chuck the fucking meat on and the veggies because I'm
So valid,
kind
King.
of hey,
You keep cooking your meat.
can't
King.
see past the shirt, but fuck, this is a temple right here. But when I was at the shops, I saw those jalapenos, all those pickles, the spicy pickles, those ones
Oh,
that fucking
yeah.
Jarko
Chipotle?
got. Yeah.
Yeah. try
Oh
ones.
my god. Today I got home, I was like, I need some. I need them. It
bought
was like
some.
I was pregnant craving. I didn't have to get some, I had some of the ramen, but I'm buying a fucking bottle of those,
Yeah.
chucking
pickles-
that on a
pickles are
burger
fucking
with
goated, man.
one piece of ham.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was a fucking good bite. Sound. Anyway,
Good Foley, mate.
Chicken.
Alright.
What are we saying?
A.
A.
Chicken,
Really?
chicken anything is A.
Yeah.
There it is.
'Cause I love
Chicken's
chicken.
cool.
Chicken. Yeah.
Is that a chicken?
My go-to
Thigh or breast?
Oh, shit.
thigh.
I'm
We're
a
talking
thigh
about
guy.
chicken here?
Yeah, I'm a thigh guy personally.
I'll go thigh.
Big thigh guy. Chicken A tier.
Are we still
all
talking about
agree.
chicken?
Because
Yeah.
my go-to,
When they say your
my
joke
go-to
about
pizza at Domino's is chicken camembert.
Yeah, that is
Yes.
your go-to.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Really?
camemberts.
It is
You
pretty
knew
good.
this.
Or
It
the
is pretty
gooiness.
good.
Don't.
I feel like you did know this because
I
I
definitely
knew this.
did not. I did not know
We've
this,
ordered
but it
pizzas
is.
here before podcasts.
Like,
and
I
always
love,
get chicken
I love
camembert.
when you say something that Phil doesn't agree with, and this is the face for half a second before.
Me or
No, Phil. It's like him thinking in his head, "Fuck you, I know I'm right."
All
Hey,
right.
hey.
Chicken's
Hey.
ahead of ham though.
You reckon?
Oh, okay, I agree with that.
All
one.
right.
I agree with that
Let's
actually.
do that. All right,
Chicken
but
on
then
pizza is so
bacon.
nice.
Bacon is the best.
I do not like. I think bacon is super overrated in general. On pizzas though, I'm with you.
Wow.
A.
Bacon on a pizza is
Yeah.
like,
It's
Bacon
good.
and eggs is low key like one of my favorite type of food, to be honest with you. Every time I have bacon and eggs, like
you ever put eggs on a pizza?
no, but I'm just saying that's how much I like bacon.
Wait, I
so
do
on
like
a
egg
pizza,
on a
I'm not going to be
pizza.
angry about it. He
Have
just
you
said bacon's overrated, is what I'm angry about.
Have you had like the Aussie pizzas before, where it's got like actual egg on it
No, I've
and
heard
ham
that,
and like it's like a meat lovers bit with like a few like
random shit.
So what? We're putting
Okay.
bacon in front of chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but all right.
I don't agree either. So I think it should go in between chicken and ham.
All right,
Alright,
let's do that.
let's do that.
Yeah, we've made compromises before.
Beef.
I think we go.
C.
Behind.
What?
Oh
It's
no.
just mince, mate. It's
I think-
just
Yeah, and
mince.
it's
so good.
necessary.
It-
I think
yeah.
we go B, but at the end.
Yeah.
I agree it's necessary, but it's just mince.
Okay, we can put in fucking C.
We're not
then.
putting in fucking
No,
C.
no,
All
I'm-
of us
I'm
just said
putting-
B.
we're putting in
Okay,
B.
okay.
Now this is fucking C.
D.
D.
Salami's worse than pepperoni.
No.
And it's larger. It's larger. It takes
I
up
reckon
more
it's
space.
it's not in B.
It's not touching B. If it
Wait,
touches
actually, I couldn't tell you the last time I had salami on a pizza either.
B, I never have.
Me, I probably
I-
haven't either, but it makes
I
me
love-
really upset.
I
'cause
love salami. I love
Wait,
salami.
Hungarian salami.
I love salami too.
Salami won't fit in
When
the
I'm a fucking-
lid. Salami lid.
So the salami lid, the
I love
salami lid
salami
won't
lid.
fit.
I reckon if you really
C.
would need to put it in C,
Let's do C.
but I'm not fucking putting salami in D. Not a chance.
It's C. It's
cunt.
C.
All right,
The
next
only
one.
thing touching D.
Pineapple. A.
F.
F.
F. Oh, yeah. So we got A,
F.
F. It's in F. Fuck
Why
pineapple
do you
on
hate
pizza.
pineapple?
You're a
Why are you
sicko.
putting a fucking fruit?
No, I'm not putting in A. Genuinely, I'm not. It's,
Okay,
It's
don't say that because you're gonna eat your words later on.
Where?
He said, "Why are you putting a fruit on a
Because
pizza?"
tomatoes are fruit. Is that
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Well, tomatoes go in the fucking
tomato
B as well.
Yeah, I like barbecue base more, but I'm happy to put tomato
no, but
on it.
like actual
No,
tomatoes
actual
on a pizza.
tomatoes
Yeah.
on a pizza.
That's
Yep.
actual.
Have you ever
That's
put up
grim.
chopped up cherry tomatoes on a pizza with
I
rocket?
hate warm
Grim.
tomatoes.
Delicious.
I'm
What?
with you. I'm
Yeah.
actually with you.
Yeah.
Hate warm tomatoes.
Yeah,
Do
So
you
like
like
tomatoes,
spaghetti
sick.
bolognese?
Oh my god, there's no actual like.
No,
There's no
tomato-
actual tomato on
The
spaghetti
tomato's not
bolognese.
whole,
Yeah,
Not
mate.
the
it's not
same.
whole.
It's not hard on the outside and gooey and shit in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we're on
pineapple,
pineapple right now.
F.
It's an F or a D.
I hate hot tomato.
And what?
I'm with you, Phil.
I'm with you as
I
well.
It's
fully
a
agree
fucking
with you on
cold vegetable or whatever the fuck you want to call it, a fruit. It is.
Wait,
Anyway.
so pineapple.
We can put in F. If
F.
it's not on a pizza, I'm not upset. If it's on a pizza, I'm not upset.
People who die on this hill for saying it's A, I don't get you. Just
that. Sickos. F.
it's not the only thing.
It's fucking bogan Aussies. That's the
Oh,
only fucking
mushrooms,
person who
I will
says it.
not
Yeah.
allow to be in F though.
Listen to
No,
me
no,
right now.
mushroom is arguably the best vegetable on a fucking
Agreed.
on a pizza.
100% agreed.
I
I
would
hate
actually put it in
mushrooms,
A.
so
Yeah,
I
so
can't
do
really
I.
How? What
contribute.
do you not
I
like
hate-
about mushrooms?
I hate
I,
mushrooms.
no,
Disgusting
but
texture.
here's the thing.
Oh fuck!
I
they're good, man.
dislike mushrooms that have been cooked or boiled or whatever, but mushrooms on a pizza is like
What?
fucking incredible.
Mushrooms cooked in butter with like a big breakfast. Sorry to get
I
off
can,
topic
I,
of
can,
pizzas.
I can eat it sometimes or grilled on a barbecue.
What? I swear you used to, when we used to always order big breakfast, you'd eat the mushrooms.
At Chatties, yeah, I would. 'Cause I'm getting my value, but
Love
Yeah,
mushrooms.
I'm not a massive mushroom fan, but I will say this a couple times when it's cooked right, it's
Yeah.
really good.
on
mushrooms
a
on a
pizza,
pizza.
'cause it's
I'm
sliced-
really.
parents.
because it's
Really?
sliced thin, it gets rid of the.
It has to be sliced
texture.
in. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It gets rid of the. I
Your
get the texture
parents
thing.
Put it in oven and just I don't know how long, but then eat it. Like put butter in it in the oven and then
Oh,
eat
I
it.
could do that.
Oh, Mum and Dad like that, but
I don't,
like
tou-
if
I
we
don't
if
touch
we
it. It's fucking disgusting.
Or
Yeah,
in an
if-
omelette with like spinach and eggs. Oh,
Yuck.
what are
Yeah,
you
I'm
saying?
with you.
I'll throw up.
if we're having a barbecue or whatever, sometimes Dad will put them on the barbie,
Yeah.
and like a char grilled mushroom, I can half get around, but I've got to have it with like
That's
a
my
spoonful
least
of,
favorite way, honestly.
like I got to have it with a spoonful of salad and a bunch of
Yeah,
other shit
that
to
would
wash
be
it
my
down.
least favorite way to have.
Have you guys seen the puffball mushroom? These
No.
things?
What the?
They're
That
massive.
would be
Huge.
terrible.
No, apparently these are really good. You like cut them in half. You basically have them like steaks.
Did you have mushrooms in your
Ramen.
ramen?
God no.
No, we did.
Yeah,
We
sure.
did.
You had
We had
long.
The real, but they weren't like shiitake. They weren't like the standard long ones. They were even smaller,
Yeah.
thin. The problem was like Liz got them out, and they're like in a big
Yeah,
vacuum sealed bag like
yeah.
that, and had to cut them up because they didn't separate because they're
Right,
so
okay.
condensed.
If I see a pizza with mushrooms, I'm picking them off. But
No,
I am.
You're 25 years old,
Yep.
bro.
But if there's like a little bit of mushroom, I'm like, whatever, I'll eat it. But if there's a lot, I'm like, this is
I am-
going off
I'm with
right
you.
now.
I
Would
do not
mushroom
like
be your
mushroom
like
in there.
least favorite vegetable?
I'd put it behind pineapple.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Whew. We're gonna have to put it C tier then because we've got an F tier and an A tier.
Yeah.
I
Because I
reckon-
would easily put it in A tier.
Yeah, we'll have to do C. 'cause
Easily.
We're both F and you guys are both
Yeah.
A,
Yeah,
aren't
it
you?
has to be C then.
Okay.
Olives,
F.
A.
Mhm.
I
I despise olives.
Yeah, hate
I
it.
could not
Worse than
tell you.
mushrooms.
Okay,
I
this
I
is
would rather pineapple
this
than
is
olives.
again. We're getting off the topic of pizza. This is going to sound dumb. How do olives not taste like pickles to you? In the fact that they're like in
They don't.
pickled
I
style water.
completely disagree. I love olives. They are not like pickles, bro.
No, but
Because
I
they're in
didn't-
something
they-
doesn't mean
they-
they're
they
pickles.
they're
taste
literally
different.
in the same type of juice. That's how olives are made.
Pineapples in pineapple juice.
Yeah, olive. The process of making an olive and a pickle is very similar.
Bro, when you
That's
get
the
olive,
point.
it's
But
in
But the
oil.
taste is nowhere near
Yeah,
the
the
same.
taste
The
is
taste is
different.
nowhere
Yeah.
near
I
the
get
same.
that,
and
but
they're in,
like,
they're in like
Well,
oil.
What's the argument then?
Yeah.
I don't
Olive
know how you.
tastes shit.
I don't know how you can love a pickle and hate olive. That's what I'm trying to
Because
get
a
at.
pickle tastes a lot better.
Fair enough.
Like, so what are we saying? You love
Like
olives
if,
as well.
if you were like,
Yeah.
I don't mind pickles, but I hate olives, I would be like, that's fair. If you go, I love pickles, but I don't love olives, I'd be like, that's fair
I've
enough.
tried so hard to love olives.
My
Yeah,
sister
okay.
loves olives, and I can't stand the smell of it.
Fucking love
I've
olives,
tried
man.
so
Olives
hard.
are great.
I've tried
Better
so
stuffed
hard.
olives.
I was gonna say, do you like the like mix
Oh,
olive mix?
yeah.
So is this another C? 'Cause
Can't,
there's two Fs.
can't
So
do,
you like olives more than pickles?
I hate anchovies in
Oh.
Where
in
has
olives.
this come from?
All I fit like
That-
inside of olives.
Yeah, okay.
And that's like a big thing.
The salty taste.
Yeah.
I love that.
I like normal olives and then like all the cheese ones and shit like that.
yeah.
Or actually, this is getting a bit off olives, but same vein. Have you had like the feta stuffed little capsicums?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh,
I'm eating those.
don't.
Do you like Greek salad with olives in it?
No,
Like with feta?
without olives.
I don't eat the olives.
So you'd have like the feta and tomato
Yeah.
and cucumber
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
If I'm making it myself, no olives.
More importantly, feta on pizzas, A tier.
Oh yeah.
Feta on anything,
Yep.
S tier.
Feta's
All right,
so good.
so
oh
what-
yeah, have,
So
you ever had,
C.
have you ever had goat's cheese just quietly?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Good.
Oh yeah.
All
No,
right.
I have had it overseas.
What are we saying then? Because I think this is
Well,
at the top, and you all hate
we've
it.
we've got another two Fs.
I reckon
and-
D because I like olives, but
Hold
I'm
on,
not
hold
a
on.
massive
So you
fan of
like
pizza.
olives?
Yeah.
You like olives?
wait, but I'm not a massive fan of them on pizzas.
The mushrooms was a. Oh,
D.
mushrooms was 2v2. This is 2v2.
I
again.
think we have to go D then.
I reckon D
Yeah.
because
I
I
would've
like
said
them,
C,
but I'm not
but-
a massive fan of them
No,
on
but
pizza.
he's not saying it's
Wow.
an A.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
saying it's like a
okay.
B. That's why we probably
Yeah.
have to go D.
Onion.
I know what he's going to say.
You know what I'll say?
I'm happy to put this at the top.
I'm also happy to put this in A.
After mushrooms, the next best vegetable on a pizza.
Onions on chicken supreme pizzas are so fucking good. I think it's
Red onion.
Look, the only time I'll eat onion is on the burger.
Oh, I like white onion or brown onion more than red onion for sure, easily. But I don't.
What's the
mind.
point of
I don't know.
onion on the fucking pizza?
I will say onion
Bit
for
of
me
sweetness.
is 100% how it's put on the pizza. If it's like diced up or something on there,
Oh, disaster.
I know I can
No,
have
no,
that
if
all
it's-
day.
Did you
If
say
it's-
red onion?
I said
Yeah,
I like
I said
white
red
onion
onion.
more,
Okay, red onion, like shaved or what the fuck it is. Like
Yeah,
in
like
the,
diced,
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
yeah.
like really small.
Nice.
No. No, you know, like
No, of course, good.
small moon shape.
Sliced thin.
Yeah,
That.
like you cut it in half and then slice it.
Yeah.
Small moon
Like
shape.
a little your pizza on the weekend had some like that.
Yeah.
Back
Yeah,
extra
I'll
noses.
cop that. I'm not copping fucking chunks of it.
Chunks, like big bits. No,
Yeah.
I
No,
can't do it.
Onion sliced thin
I
on a
fucking
pizza.
love onion, man.
I
You
don't
know
want
what?
Good.
bite
But
into a
red onion
pizza and
because
it's
it gives you that bit
crunchy.
of sweetness
but-
and
Red onion. But I was gonna say B. I'll go with B. I'm not going with fucking A, man.
Right,
Oh,
put it in B then.
B.
Put it in B. Put it in
B.
B.
Bottom of B though.
I know what Phil's going to say for this next one as
Here
well.
we go. Fucking this cunt knows everything.
He hates it.
Hear me out. Hate it, but if it's on a pizza, I'll have it.
My sister, this is pretty much the only thing that she doesn't like. My mum loves putting capsicum in salads. Lydia will refuse to
I
eat the
love a
salad.
fresh
Same.
capsicum.
If
Same
capsicum's
mum,
not in
and
it.
I hate
Capsicum is
Oh, I love it. Like
It's
sliced
red
up.
capsicum.
When you cut it and then you go like strips of it. Oh, in
Yeah.
a salad. Wow.
Look, if I'm out in town and it's in a salad, I'll probably eat it.
It's
At
like a
home,
bit of-
it's coming out.
bit of wetness in the mouth too because it's always juicy. Always.
Yeah.
It's
I
got that
used
nice.
to hate capsicum,
Love it.
and then one day I had it cut in half on the barbie,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
heated up,
yeah.
and it's like really crispy, and then you put it like loaded up. Oh,
You seen
since
how
then,
you
love
get a
it.
whole capsicum and put it like char grill it and then all the What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's move on.
Stupid
Anyway, I'm just
cunt.
asking a question.
Best time for
Wogs love fucking capsicum in the oven, just for like roasted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
with like mincemeat and rice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, big fan of that. But on a pizza, what are we saying? I think it belongs.
C.
B or C. I'll eat it. Like
I
I'd
reckon
rather
C.
capsicum.
I think B. I think it's along with onions. It's
I'd rather
below
capsicum
onions, but
than
it's
onion.
up there.
100%.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
also argue that onions and beef are ahead of pepperoni.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with either, but I think it has to go B.
If it's C, actually don't worry.
If it's C, it's at the start of C.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
All
So
right,
do
I'll
we
go with that.
reckon there?
Just based off some of you hate mushrooms and some of us love mushrooms, it has to be ahead of mushrooms. Has
Yeah,
to be.
yeah, yeah.
Because
I
we all
reckon-
mutually agree it's okay.
I
Yeah.
reckon ahead of onion because I can deal with it on a pizza.
Okay, that's
where
fair.
I don't like onion
That's
on a pizza.
valid.
Seething. But
Banana peppers.
C thing.
Seething.
Oi,
But-
what the fuck are banana peppers?
Couldn't tell you.
Just fucking put them down in F because I've had them. They fucking taste
That's
like
gross.
what it tastes like when you fucking mow your lawn.
Really? You eaten
Yeah.
that before?
No, but the smell.
Oh, grass. Cut grass.
Yeah,
I
cut
love the
grass.
smell of
Are
cut
you
grass.
eating that as well? Behind pineapple, big call.
Anyway, jalapeno. I love a bit of spice on my
Honestly, what pizzas
it
have
off.
jalapenos on them
pizza.
that aren't homemade?
The
Oh.
one at Domino's, the Indian one, the paneer one.
No one's ever
Don't
buying
think I've
that.
had that.
I have. I've ordered it here.
I will happily put jalapenos on my own pizza. Again, sorry to segue. I had jalapenos on
Segway scooter.
on a Subway for the first time, like maybe 2 years ago. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Legitimately 10 out of 10.
arsehole is burning,
It's so
but
good.
it is so good. Actually, you know what? I might have Subway for dinner. Is it still open?
Just
but on
put
a pizza,
jalapenos in
I'm a big
C.
F. I'm a big F.
yeah,
I'm-
you're not a fan of spice.
I'm picking
but
it off
I
straight
reckon
away.
B.
I think we have to then go C.
Yeah, fills all the way down in
Yeah,
F,
fine middle
mate.
ground.
You gotta put
But
that
what are
behind.
you on? You're A.
I'm saying C.
I would
you're
I
saying
would
C?
say B or C.
I put it behind
If
mushroom.
I
it's on
would
a
say
pizza, I'm
A.
certainly not pulling it off. I'm certainly not mad if they forget it. And if it's in my cupboard, I'm putting it on. Or my fridge, sorry.
I think that's C.
I reckon behind mushroom.
Behind mushroom.
I also think that mushroom is more important on a pizza. I would agree.
Like I'd
Why
rather have a
Mushrooms
mushroom.
ahead of salami as well, but anyway.
Salami lid. Tomato.
Here we go.
tomatoes. Whole ass tomato on a pizza. No,
So we're
you
not
are
we're not
idiots.
talking about the base, obviously. It's,
No,
it's
no, no.
toppings.
Wait,
Yep.
I'm gonna say
D.
something outrageous after this.
Okay. See,
After this, yeah.
I have had cut up cherry tomatoes, the little ones you can put in the gob,
Nothing.
on a pizza. What is wrong with you, cunt? On a pizza, and it was fine. It really wasn't that bad.
I can't handle hot tomatoes. I'm gonna have to go like
I'm saying D.
it's
I
in front.
can't- I
It's
don't
in front of
understand your
olives.
hot tomato thing. I don't
You know what?
get
Hold
it.
on, hold on.
Have
It's
you have you eaten like ratatouille before, like something like that?
If I ate a rat,
You literally know what ratatouille is, cunt.
a movie.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Have
I've
you
got-
seen the movie?
Yeah.
So you know what ratatouille is then?
Yeah.
Well, what is it?
It's literally the meal the whole movie is about.
Well, I don't remember now. What's it about? The spaghetti. What is it? What does he make?
Spaghetti.
I don't know what the fuck he makes. I can't remember.
It's like it's a vegetable
Where
dish.
is ratatouille based?
France.
France. So spaghetti.
I don't fucking know.
It's a vegetable based dish thing.
All
It
right.
looks
It's
pretty
got like
goated, I won't
eggplant
lie.
and zucchini
Well, I don't
and
remember
like
then.
tomato.
Sounds
Let's get some
disgusting.
ratatouille.
Well, get it up. What are you writing? Ratatouille meal?
You cunts
Or-
need to fucking broaden your horizons.
That's ratatouille.
You got to eat
Yep,
something
looks
other than
fucked.
mum's fucking chicken schnitzel, cunt.
Looks fucked, mate.
Guess what I have home?
I guarantee you have chicken schnitzel.
Look at the
When I
fucking
get
state
home,
of that,
yeah.
And
mate.
mum made it for you, so you didn't have to cook tonight.
That's why I took
Yeah,
the call
that's
just before
right.
because I said, "What's for dinner?"
Yeah.
I'm not eating that.
Okay.
Not a chance.
That has hot tomato in it, and it's
Look,
delicious.
I'd rather have hot tomato than peppers
Righto.
and mushrooms. Actually,
If you can put tomato wherever the fuck you want.
where would you put it?
I'm putting tomatoes at D.
I'd put D as well.
Righto,
I'd put it
I'm,
C.
I'm happy with D.
You are so.
So you'd
backwards,
rather
bro.
have hot tomatoes than olives?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Disgusting.
Olives are far too.
I'd rather
high
have
in this-
hot
in
tomatoes
this
than
list.
mushroom. Anyway, to the worst possible thing that could be on a
Anchovies?
pizza.
Anchovies.
No, hold on. I was
Have
actually
you
gonna
ever
say this.
eaten an anchovy? You fucking dog.
If I can read,
What are you blowing up about? You had a sardine, not an anchovy.
Same shit.
Nope.
Yep.
both free.
And
Hold
I
on.
Anchovies?
also have eaten an anchovy. I'm going to segue for once now. When I was in Spain
You go, King.
with Diaz,
Where were you?
Spain,
Cool.
With who?
Diaz.
Okay.
Spanish person.
Of the Gabriel kind.
Yeah. I was trying not to give both names, but anyway. we're in Spain. He's like, oh, just so you know, like down by the water, they love their seafood, anchovies, this and that.
Yeah.
And I just assumed, because I've been fishing before with my dad when I was younger, you catch a fish, you gut it, then you cook it.
Yeah.
So I'm eating this anchovy. I get to the middle, take a bite, whatever.
How fucking big is his fish? Isn't the anchovy
No,
small?
no,
Show an
no.
anchovy for him.
They're about
Yeah.
this big.
All right.
Sardines, anchovies, whatever. I bite it.
Holy
Delicious.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Bite into it. And I'm
This
like,
little fella.
"Fuck, this
was it-
bite. I'm like, this bite is a bit saltier than the rest of this fish.
Yeah.
And I was like, Diaz, do they gut these fish before they cook them? And he goes, no, they don't.
Yeah.
So
I reckon
I
it's
had-
delicious.
You had poop.
The guts exploded in my mouth, man. That's why it was so salty. It was disgusting.
When you eat a prawn, do you pull the poop shit out of the prawn?
Like
Yeah.
the line thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, then, so you're eating shit every time you eat a prawn.
I
I
don't
don't.
do
I
that.
don't.
Who the
So
fuck
nuts.
has time for that?
I certainly don't. I couldn't give a fuck.
Tom doesn't, surely.
I don't eat prawns.
Really?
enough.
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't
do.
much seafood.
I don't do seafood.
Yeah.
You get gout.
I fucking. I
Who
love
has
seafood.
time
Just
to fucking get that black line out?
Literally, I don't. Not a chance. I'm eating
You
it.
can't
man.
even taste it.
You can sometimes, but who cares? Get it down.
This
lad.
is going F, like fully back in F.
Yeah.
This
Fucking
guy looks
off.
sad.
What
Like, can
don't
I
you
just-
like about this?
It's just salty. It's just
Yeah.
fishy.
You don't
it's
like
just-
salt.
It's too salty.
Fair enough.
Like, hold up. Back to tomatoes.
Yeah.
I get a meat lovers,
Yep.
tomato base.
You change it to tomato
Yeah.
base.
What?
That's fucking outrageous.
And
That,
see, I said
that
it.
is so shit.
I said
That is the shittest take on this podcast ever.
I just can't. There's too much fucking barbecue, like sauce, whatever, on the fucking base. It's
Too much
sweet.
flavor for you, bro.
It's too sweet.
I do agree. Barbecue sauce, that type of barbecue sauce is very sweet. I will
I
agree with
fucking
you.
hate it.
I do agree with you there. You know what would help that? Anchovies on the pizza, sweetness and a bit of saltiness.
Incorrect.
Try it next time.
Anchovies at the end of F, please, and let's fucking wrap this.
And
tier
save
list
that
up.
photo because you know what's happening with it.
Straight on the Instagram. Darko,
God, yeah.
do you want to, while Thomas is fixing it up, just run over your last little segment before we wrap things up
Yeah.
tonight?
This will be a nice quick one.
Beautiful.
So back on Reddit, and obviously we're not millennials.
We're close.
We're Gen Z, right?
Yeah.
Gen Z.
Wait, what's millennial?
There's not
Like, I think they'd
a
be in their
definitive
30s now.
thing. It's like a lot of the stuff. I remember doing this at uni.
Is it not off talking?
Nah, like a lot of the time, like this year, and then you look at a different study and
And
it
it's
says it's
different,
3
okay.
years different or whatever. But we're generally
But
Gen
like
Z.
Gen Z's like,
Up to 99, surely.
Anyway,
Yeah, I think we're the
millennials are a little
cutoff.
bit older
Yeah.
than us. Let's just leave it at
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right? They're a little bit older than us. And someone on Reddit has said, millennials, you know, what is your plan for retirement?
Yeah.
Because obviously cost of living, you know, money's hard to come by, blah, blah, blah. And I had a quick scroll through, and then I realised that most people in this subreddit are taking the piss. So I just wanted to go through a few posts and sort of see if anyone can relate.
just because I wasn't sure, I'll quickly add that roughly they're saying it's from 81 to 96 is millennials.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah.
2 years before me. And
So
Tom.
what age are they now? Like
Well, you said 86 to 91.
96 would be
81 to
29.
96.
That's a fairly big
Yeah.
area. I
No-
thought some of that would have been Gen X.
When are the boomers?
Gen
and the
Y or
baby
whatever it
boomers
is.
or whatever.
Oh, I think millennials are known as Gen Y.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
as well.
they would be, yeah.
I don't know. man.
Boomers were like 40 to 60. Like 40. That,
Yeah.
Gen X is like up to millennials before it.
So
It's
you
Y.
said-
Then it's Z is
So would you say 86 to 96 or 82
no,
to 96?
81 to
81.
96.
So they're
Holy
either
shit.
so they're
Yeah.
from what? Fucking 44 to 29.
Yeah.
yes,
Or
fuck,
29
yeah,
to 44.
yeah.
So a bit older than us.
Yeah.
Anyway, these guys obviously fucking hate their life according to this Reddit. This guy, anonymous, literally my retirement age will probably be 10 years after I die. My body will be used to prop open a door by the government. Clearly very excited for retirement.
Or dying rather.
So
Some
he's
bloke-
saying he's going to die before he retires.
He's saying that basically he's
Yeah.
not going to be able to pay off his shit
Yeah,
before he
yeah,
dies.
he's saying that he's going to work till he literally
Yeah,
parks
fair,
it.
fair.
I did some financial planning and determined I can retire by the time I'm 97 and can live for 11 minutes on my savings. Fair. Oh, that one's a bit how you going.
All right, let's
Go
hear
on.
it.
No.
Soft, man. When do we turn
No, there's a
soft?
couple of words that would have to get beeped anyway.
All right, put it
And
in, put it in,
what?
put it in. I don't
No.
fucking care.
You will care when you're editing.
Just if he gives me the time, I don't care.
My goal is to retire no later than 65 with a paid-off house and live a modest life, working in the garden, going for walks, and removing all alarm clocks from my house. That's
Weird.
a little bit more positive, that one.
What?
Who the
Weird.
fuck has alarm clocks in their house?
Euthanasia when I run out of money at 75.
Can we get a dictionary check on euthanasia?
Do you not know what it is?
What?
You
Not
don't know.
really.
When you
Like-
get euthanized?
Yeah.
Euthanized.
Oh, okay, move
Getting
on.
put to sleep, bro.
Yeah.
I thought it was something else.
Which also I found out the other day. Well, I feel like I knew it, but we fact checked. Is now becoming legal in New South Wales. Were you there when I was talking about this?
I don't think so. Is this for like inmates and stuff?
No,
Or
like
just in general, like
Yeah.
for like terminal people and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
yeah,
That's cool.
Well, it's. I feel like it's like a bit of a tricky, obviously, process to get into.
Yeah, you got to be terminal and XYZ.
Always.
No,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
don't.
your
But
mum's
you
over.
have to. You don't need to be terminal. But elderly people can do it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Only in
Yeah,
New
that's
South
right.
Wales, though. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
Go.
This one's a bit on the ropes as well, but I think I
Fuck,
can
here we
get
go.
dying of dehydration while in a mass migration of climate refugees searching for a country with fresh water and fertile soil.
Fuck. Australia, mate. We welcome you.
Retire at 50 and drink myself to death by 60. Phil, can you give us a few comments on that one?
How the fuck do you drink yourself to death?
You drink more than him, cunt. What are
Literally.
you talking about? We've had this discussion.
But I am a bigger frame,
That makes it
What?
okay.
so I fit more liquid naturally. It's
Is your liver bigger? Like,
you
like
also-
substantially?
You also fit
Probably
more
not.
cancer, cunt.
Yeah.
that's
Bigger
harsh.
target.
That's using the C word. That's diabolical.
Oh, it's all fun and games, mate.
We can't even buy a house, let alone retire. That's the spirit.
That is the spirit.
All right, surely a couple more. 4 in a row have just said death. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can say
We've
unalive
said
yourself.
way worse, bro.
No, but I know like you have to say like unalive yourself and this and that. So I'm
Say
just
that
trying
then.
to.
Oh, you know, this and that, this and that.
Unalive myself with a shotgun to my head, pulling the trigger.
It's
and
funny you
blowing
say
my
that because
brain
someone
out.
said a shotgun probably.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know Kurt Cobain did an early retirement.
Some person answered the question with a question and said, "We get to do that?" Question mark, as in retire.
You're funny.
Oh, hilarious!
So basically, these are just sad sack of shits that think their
Yeah.
life is really difficult.
These are the people that look down on us and they're like, "Oh, you guys have it so fucking easy, right?"
yeah.
How?
I don't feel
Yeah.
like millennials do. I feel like that's definitely boomers and older
Oh,
Gen X.
don't even get me fucking started
Not
on boomers.
Don't.
Oh, my first house cost this much, but I only earned $200 a week. Shut up, you stupid cunt.
I had to use all of my savings to pay for my deposit.
yeah.
It was 3 years of my work would have paid off my house.
Yeah.
And that's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware.
You please say that.
Can I?
It's not
Oh,
even that bad.
let's-
It's
let's
actually
test the
not even
waters.
bad.
Righto,
So the
righto.
person, like the original question,
Yeah.
was posted by a woman.
Okay.
Someone who is anonymous for obvious reasons. You stupid. There's not going to be a retirement.
It's outrageous.
That's not getting beeped.
Is it?
I don't know if we can use that word. That was him on the fucking thing, you idiot.
Oh, mate, I just had like, that felt good.
What?
At this point, I'll work until I'm dead. Retirement party is also going to be my funeral.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
no.
one more.
One more.
One more.
One more.
Oh, one more.
Oh, God.
Go skydiving once without a chute.
Beautiful.
That would be so fucking scary just quietly.
And on that bombshell.
On that bombshell, Phil, would you like to send us off for
Just
once?
before we go.
Anyway,
Just before we go.
just before we go,
Just
though,
before we go. We are still obviously interested in having more guests on the podcast. There we do
Yeah,
have a
Sam,
couple.
Come on, man.
We do have a couple people who are keen. But if you are really keen and you have obviously reached out to potentially Dark or Phil or myself, please hit up our Instagram page because you can all actually see it and we can figure out when you want to come and what we want to talk about. Because we do obviously want more guests on the podcast and we want to get that rolling and try and get it organised.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hopefully, the next guest doesn't affect our views. The way
Yeah,
the last
hopefully.
one did.
yeah, we're looking at you, Thanos.
Yeah.
Thanos wants to come back. She reckons she can do better the second time.
You want
around.
to make our views worse than what they are right now?
Nah, it's
Fucking hell.
not a new Thanos.
I'll tell you what's
get-
hectic,
you get a
going from
second
like
chance.
nearly 600 views from an episode to barely hitting
You know what's
100.
crazy? We thought it would increase.
Yeah.
Never again.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
we need to
Males
get the
only.
feed out.
The fucking Huz, bro. Fuck me. It's what I'm trying to say to you, Phil. It's never the Huz. The Huz is
never.
not the answer, bro.
All right.
It's the boys.
Do we need to get Ock out or something?
Ock out.
Can you make that one of your little beeps? Okay.
Ock out, yeah.
And we need a jingle for Gronk of the Week.
We do.
We
need
do,
Tom,
yeah. I'll
Do we know
cook
any
something up.
musicians?
Tom.
Okay.
He's got enough on his plate.
Yeah,
mate.
haven't done anything. All right, no, we'll get something sorted.
All right. Send us off, Phil.
Finish your beer, Phil.
Thanks. It was finished half an hour ago. I'm thirsty and starving.
I haven't finished either of my beers, just quietly. I'm being a good boy.
But
Oh, you need to put one up there. You need to
We
put it in
will.
order.
we need to wash it first. But
we
thanks for
will.
watching. And please like, comment, and subscribe.
And tell your
And
mums.
episode 30, another little bit of a milestone. It's
Bit of
just a
a
nice,
milestone.
even number.
Yeah.
Have we
Yeah.
got the percentage of how many podcasts make it to episode 30?
0.0001.
No, I think they're mostly gone by that point.
Yeah.
man.
100%, man.
Can I just, Gabe, at the start of this episode, you asked
Yes.
a question. It was
Yes.
about the movies, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't forget to put it in the comments.
Of course.
You know who is going to put in the comments? Connor.
and
Tez, because he
Stodge.
always does. Big up, Stodge.
Big up, Stodge. Stodge, I hope your running's going well. If you ever want to run to my house, I'll happily drive you home.
If you run to my house, I'll tell you
Stodge,
to
if
fuck
you run
off.
to my house, I'll run back home with you, and then you can drive me home. How about that?
That's a good deal.
That's a great deal. I'd love to go running with
All
Stodge.
right. Goodbye.
All right,
Bye, ciao.